Guinea's President Ahmed Sékou Touré did. In 1966, Guinea's President Ahmed Sékou Touré did something almost unimaginable. After Ghana's Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown in a military coup while abroad, Touré welcomed him into exile and named him honorary co-president of Guinea. That single act tells you almost everything you need to know about Ahmed Sékou Touré. He was a leader who believed Africa's liberation was bigger than national borders, a man who saw the struggle against colonialism as a continental cause rather than a national one. But to understand why Touré made that decision, you first have to understand how he became one of Africa's most influential leaders. Touré was born on January 9, 1922 in Farana, in what was then French Guinea. He grew up under colonial rule and carried the legacy of resistance in his blood. His great-grandfather was Samori Touré, the legendary military leader who fought French expansion across West Africa for nearly 3 decades. As a young man, Touré began as a trade union organizer. Through strikes, political mobilization, and grassroots organizing, he became one of the most influential labor leaders in French West Africa. His growing influence helped transform the Democratic Party of Guinea into a political movement. By the 1950s, anti-colonial sentiment was sweeping across Africa, and Touré had emerged as one of the leading voices demanding an end to French rule. Then came the moment that would define his place in history. In 1958, French President Charles de Gaulle proposed the French community, an arrangement that would grant limited self-government while keeping African territories tied to France. Most French African territories voted yes. Ahmed Sékou Touré urged Guinea to vote no. During de Gaulle's visit to Conakry, Touré delivered a statement that would become one of the most famous declarations of African independence. We prefer freedom in poverty to riches in slavery. The message resonated across Guinea. On September 28, 1958, Guineans overwhelmingly rejected the French community. Just days later, on October 2nd, Guinea became the first French-speaking African colony to achieve immediate independence from France. Touré was only 36 years old. France reacted harshly. Administrators departed, resources were removed, and relations with Paris quickly deteriorated. Yet across Africa, Guinea's decision became a symbol of courage and self-determination. Ahmed Sékou Touré had defied France and won. But his next move would be even more remarkable. When one of Africa's most influential leaders was overthrown in a military coup, Touré made a decision that stunned the continent. And it would transform Guinea into a home for African liberation. And that is the story of part 2. In 1966, Guinea's President Ahmed Sékou Touré did something almost